Hello, fellow Murdlers. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, and it's a great day to solve a murder. Today we have Deductive Logico cracks the case of the murder that was beside a glass of bourbon, and we have 6 3x3 grids with suspects, motives, locations, and weapons. Our red murder clue today is the murder took place beside a glass of bourbon. So I'm not sure I know what that is. Let's check out our locations. Aha, okay, smelling like bourbon. So it must be the men's lounge. So we're going to go ahead and set our murder location as the men's lounge, and we'll figure out who was in the men's lounge, what weapon they brought, and why they committed the crime using our clues and evidence in our detective's notebook. All right, let's go ahead and meet today's suspects. We have Miss Saffron, Miss Ruby, and Earl Grey. The weapons today are a poisoned cocktail, the greenskeeper's chainsaw, and a first place trophy. The locations today are the 18th hole, the men's lounge, and the caddy shack. And finally, the motives today are to inherit a fortune, to eliminate a spy, and to win an argument. All right, let's check out our clues and evidence. The poison cocktail was left-handed only. So let's see who's left-handed. We have Miss Saffron, and she's the only one, so she must have had the poisoned cocktail. Next, we have, a decoder ring puzzle. Okay. Who wanted to, I'm assuming, who wanted to. So this is going to be a motive, and this is probably the person, yes, the person who wanted to, this is going to be this might be eliminate a spy? Something. So let's look at what we have so far. This is H. This is H. This is O. O. H. O. E. Hole. Oh, 18th? Yeah, E. 18th hole. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the person who wanted to eliminate a spy was by the 18th hole. So A is S here. So I think if we come in here, yes, here we go. The person who wanted to eliminate a spy was on the 18th hole. All right, so let's go ahead and put that in for the 18th hole. Eliminate a spy. Okay. Whoever wanted to win an argument had green eyes. Let's see who has green eyes. Hazel, green for Miss Ruby, and brown for Earl Grey. So Miss Ruby wanted to win an argument. The suspect who wanted to inherit a fortune had a weapon made at least partially of glass. I suspect that would be the poison cocktail, but let's make sure. Yes, okay, so that's Miss Saffron's motive, to inherit a fortune. So now we also know, let's see, that Miss Saffron was not on the 18th hole, nor was Miss Ruby, because they each had different motives. We can put this one in for Miss Saffron here. So that puts Earl Grey on the 18th hole, wanting to eliminate a spy. Either Miss Saffron brought a first place trophy, or the greenskeeper's chainsaw was in the caddy shack. Okay, so we know that Miss Saffron did not bring the trophy, so the greenskeeper's chainsaw must have been in the caddy shack. Let's see then. We know where Earl Grey was on the 18th hole, and we know that Miss Saffron cannot be in the caddy shack because she has the poison cocktail. So that must mean she must have been our murderer today in the men's lounge. So let's go ahead and mark that in. We have Miss Saffron with a poison cocktail in the men's lounge to inherit a fortune. I'll flip these over, but before we see if we are right, I'm just going to take an extra moment, fill out the rest of the grid, make sure we've got everything correct. So that means that Miss Ruby must have been in the caddy shack with the greenskeeper's chainsaw, and Earl Grey must have brought the first place trophy. So I'll take a moment and copy these over, but there is our solution here essentially. Okay, there's everything all filled out. And again, we have Miss Saffron with a poison cocktail in the men's lounge to inherit a fortune. Let's go ahead and see if we were right. All right, we were right. Thanks so much for playing along with me today. I hope this was a helpful walkthrough, and we'll see you tomorrow.